false start against St. Christopher's.
Here we go, see?
16, second to 16.
Look at the running back!
The things up there.
Second and 16.
How long
Come
is
on, D!
Messenger is 69 yards.
It's Chafe. It's Chafe.
Drop that! In there.
Don't give him an outside release.
It's not in there.
Bad game. Back it up. Bad game.
Timeout St. Chris.
Is it gone? Is it gone? We good? Oh, good. Yes, you just.
Here we go, D!
Everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're having some.
Brings up a third and 13 for St. Chris.
10 left in this first quarter. Saints are up 7-0 after a 69-yard touchdown pass.
Hold it down, Blake! Let's go, baby! Let's go, Johnson!
Going to
6!
5 in the box.
And he fires downfield.
That was a good scramble. They both do it.
It's Grant. That's for a first down for St. Chris.
Saints have looked strong defensively today.
Come on! Next play, let's
I
go!
think Dre probably stopped coming in because he got it to the marker. That's my
The
bad.
offense is currently rolling.
First and 10 for St. Chris from the St. Stephen St. Agnes 25-yard line.
Let's go!
Yep. All right, you got 5.
Kyle's going to give to Harrison Wood, who cuts to his right. He's brought down. Those tacklers.
You got a personal. No, you got a personal on Dre. You got a personal on Dre.
Harrison Wood carries the ball for St. Chris, brought down by
Let's see what the call is here.
William Jacobs, St. Stephen St. Agnes.
He was blocking him, and then they got hang up, and I think his hands got stuck in his pads, and it looked bad.
Green was blocking on the play, and it looks like a face mask on Andre Green.
Flag on the play. Personal foul, face mask against St. Christopher's.
Let's go, D! Let's go!
So that'll be first and 20 for St. Chris.
Brings up a first and
Yeah, Mike! Yeah, Mike! Yeah, Mike!
Harrison Wood on the ground for St. Chris. Brought down by Justin Stewart. St. Stephen, St. Agnes.
Lost 4 on the run, and it'll be 2nd and 24 now. And a timeout on the field. Welcome back for the start of the second quarter. The ball will be flipped on the field, and it'll be 2nd and 24 for the Saints on St. Stephen's St. Agnes 38-yard line. Powell in the backfield by himself, and he's immediately pressured. And he has a pass to Zolar. Gain about 2 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and long here.
So far this game, Powell's been looking really good. A lot better place than when he was last year in his second game. Yeah, looking a lot better. Last year, second game, he was making not so good of throws against Benedictine, but he's on fire so far. Due to complications, you guys missed the pass to Andre Green, which put the Saints up 7-0. But it was a great throw by Joshua Powell.
So here's a 3rd and long. Probably first major test for the Saints offense. And flag on the play. And looks like it'll be a false start on the Saints, which will push them back even further. Last time they were in this situation on the touchdown Andre Green, it was a 3rd and long, and they sort of just threw it up to him, and he came down with it for a touchdown.
Yeah, that is a very good option you can turn to. Andre Green can jump up, use those hands of his.
He was they had 2 defenders on him, and he just yanked it away from the St. Stephen St. Agnes corner.
3rd and long again for St. Chris.
So 3rd and aways, and they're going to dump it to Zolar, and he's immediately tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Great defense by number 10 for St. Stephen's St. Agnes, Cooper Harding.
So that'll bring out the punt team. Kirk George, the punter, had a
yeah, Kirk George had a fake punt and ran it for the first down earlier in the first quarter.
Yeah, gutsy play too. He was punting it basically from the Saints end zone.
Yeah, but they didn't have as long to go for the first down, but now they have 27 yards to go. So
I don't think they're faking it here. Yeah. And another flag. This comes from the St. Stephen side of the ball.
There's 12 men on the field for St. Stephen's and Agnes, so that's going to be a penalty. We're just going to move the Saints up. Yep, 12 on the field.
This is the 3rd time we've seen this issue with them. Earlier they had 10 men on the field. So just can't really seem to figure it out. Doesn't affect much. Actually, just gives Kirk George less space to pin them in the in the red zone. Here's the punt from George.
Great punt.
Yeah. And it'll be fair caught at the St. Stephen St. Agnes 14-yard line. And their offense will get going from there with 11 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, for high school punting, that's not a bad punt.
Not at
by
all.
any means. You know, last St. Chris game, we saw them play Flint Hill and saw a 55-0 victory for the Saints. Well played game by them on both defense and offense. More on defense though, because they pitched their shutout.
Yeah, and St. Stephen St. Agnes also in their first matchup, they held the opposing team to 0 as well, coming off a 12-0 victory. So both teams undefeated coming in today. So a QB draw by number 2, Daniel Garvin, and he somehow breaks free. Looked like he was in the bunch and about to be tackled, but he's able to get a gain of 12 on the play for a first down.
Yeah, great play by Garvin to kind of sneak around the big blob of linemen, break outside to the left, get some extra yards.
The player to watch on this offense is Chris Lewis, the senior running back, number 1. He's had some impressive plays today. So I imagine St. Chris will work to sort of contain him. So 3 men in the backfield, 2 alongside Garvin. Lewis and a fullback, and he is going to give it to Lewis, who rushes for a gain of 3 on the play.
Garvin and Lewis on that play ran into each other.
Yeah.
Which probably lost a couple yards for them that they could have gotten. So small gain of 2 because of that little mishap.
Second and 7 for St. Stephen St. Agnes.
So it'll bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Saints. Their offense has really struggled to get going today. Haven't done much against his defense. Only the second quarter, so still plenty of time. So they're going to go back to Lewis. He's immediately met at the line, and wow, more physical play. That's Nikos Kavanis and number 44, William Jacobs.
Yeah, coming to this game, talking to some of the players for St. Chris, they said St. Stephen St. Agnes is a rush-heavy offense, and that's definitely showing true so far. St. Stephen St. Agnes barely throwing the ball here. And other news, JV Soccer just scored a goal. Great play by them. Back to the football world.
Five seconds left on the play clock. They better snap the ball, and they're able to get it. And it'll be a timeout to avoid the delay of game.
They got the ball off. So that's down to 0 timeouts now. St. Stephen St. Agnes. And we'll be back.
So 3rd and 3, and unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. Also 1 on the play, and the Saints defense holds strong.
Yeah, I think St. Chris was a expecting the run there.
Yeah.
After a lot of times in a row, St. Stephen's and Agnes had a run.
So the special teams groups will run out, and it'll be Jacob Zolar back for the Saints to receive the punt.
Yeah, Jacob Solar last week had a great play, which he used his legs and speed to get around a bunch of defenders and score a touchdown for the Saints. So definitely one of the fastest players on this team. Great punt returner.
Looks like they got 12 men on the field again, and there goes the flag. Wow.
So that's going to give the Saints a better field advantage once this punt goes off.
They actually called delay a game. Either way, it would have been a penalty.
Yeah. That's the special teams unit for St. Stephen's and Agnes. Can't seem to get the right number of people
Yeah.
on the field. Definitely not something you want to see as a coach.
So they've got 11 out there now, and he'll be punting from his own 15-yard line. So Lara placed himself at the 30. Here's the punt, and not a great one, though it does get a friendly bounce. Bounce about 10 yards, and it'll be touchdown at the St. Chris 41. And the flag on the play.
Depending on what this flag is, St. Chris has great starting field position, especially for their offense, how they're playing right now.
Yeah, imagine it might be illegal touching, because that flag came out immediately after the defender. Oh, he's going to pick it up.
Yeah,
So not sure what he thought he saw there, but he is going to pick up the flag.
Out. Davis Mack, the slot receiver, comes out.
Yeah, he's out there alongside Chase Baylor, Matt Grant, and Andre Green. Trent Hendrick in the backfield with Powell. To his left, and here's the snap to Powell, and he's going to give it immediately to Trent Hendrick. Bounces out to his right, and taken down after a gain of 1. Number 9 on the tackle, that is Justin Stewart, junior linebacker.
Good defense by St. Stephen's and Agnes to shift left on that play. Get their whole line shifting left to limit Trent Hendrick to minimal yards. I always love how you see Andre Green is just not in the huddle.
Yeah. He's just, he's running straight.
Last time I said that, he went straight and got that touchdown, so which was the vertical route.
So it looks like Powell drops back, and he's looking for Matt Grant, nearly intercepted. Number 17, Jack Colton, a sophomore.
Yeah. Definitely some miscommunication on that play from the St. Chris Saints.
Yeah, Grant wasn't even looking. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 9. So let's see what Clellan draws up here. Same group out there.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in the same formation as the previous play. Hendrick to his right this time. Powell drops back. Avoids pressure and fires downfield looking for Matt Grant. And he has his receiver out of bounds at the 33. So a pickup of 25 yards.
Great
catch. 3rd
catch.
and 9.
Matt Grant is, safe to say, he's wide receiver number 2 for the Saints. Great receiver, safety on defense, which is probably his better position, but a great wide receiver, showing it there. Getting his toe tap.
Yeah, he was exclusively on defense his sophomore year.
Yeah.
And then they sort of introduced him to the offensive world last year.
Yeah.
He's making
It's been great for him.
great plays so far this season and last season. And another flag. They just love throwing flags.
They're counting again.
St. Chris has 11. As does St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the flag is.
Another official is gonna. So they're picking it up.
I think one of the refs miscounted the number of plays. You know, St. Stephen's Agnes has had so many of those.
Yeah.
That's all ghost, as Sam Darnold likes to say.
So 1st and 10. Grant and Green on the bottom of your screen, and Grayson Merritt at the top. They're going to give it to Trent Hendrick, who runs up the middle. Another flag on the play after a gain of
That looked like
2 yards.
Somewhere in that jumble of linemen. St. Chris, they have a great running back room. Trent Hendrick, Nikos Kavanis, 2 great running backs.
Harrison Wood,
yeah. Nikos more of the elusive back, and Trent Hendrick more of the power back. Any of you soccer fans out there, JV soccer for St. Chris just scored another goal.
on a roll.
Yeah, congratulations to the JV soccer team.
So it was a holding call on the Saints.
Yeah.
And it says 3rd and 20. That can't be right. Should be 1st and 20. And he's going to give it to Kovanis. Another run up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play.
And in comes Zolar for
Marriott.
Yeah.
So now it'll be 2nd and 17 after they get the down right. Green, Zolaire, and Grant as wide receivers, and Joe Sullivan now in at tight end.
Yeah, usually that means blocking.
Zolaire motions, and
Yeah, there we go.
Powell's going to take it himself. Makes a nice move. Another flag. Wow.
It's probably going to be another holding.
Yeah. I think you're...
St. Chris, I guess family section you call it, is getting a little bit frustrated with the refs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, St. Chris drove up to DC at 11:30, and then next week they're coming back here to play St. Albans next Saturday. We'll be joining them.
Yeah, 1 o'clock game, or 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Yeah, hopefully we can get the stream started on time. Just had some trouble today with the Wi-Fi here at the school.
Yeah. So, yeah, 4 straight away games for St. Chris.
So the same personnel group out there, and 2nd and extremely long. They're going to give it to Kavanis, who gets a gain of 4. I'll bring up 3rd and 25. So St. Chris is really just they're not helping themselves out here offensively with the penalties.
Yeah, penalties definitely killing them right now. Once we get the stats at halftime, we'll let you know. Penalties. Oh. St. Chris right now, 6 penalties for 60 yards total. That is definitely a lot. More than the coach wants, I bet.
And we talked about it last week. They're playing so well defensively, offensively, but the one thing that they really struggled with was the penalties. A lot of holdings, a lot of false starts. Here's Powell, who rolls to his left and fires way downfield. Andre Green with 2 defenders, and he catches it. Was he in bounds? No, out of bounds. Still an unbelievable catch by Andre Green. I don't know how he came down with that.
Yeah, great catch.
And that would have been a first down had he landed in bounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing they ran last time in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Fine Andre Green long.
When in doubt, 3rd to Green. Clellan talks to the official who called him out of bounds just to get clarification.
I'm looking at the replay now. His right foot was out of bounds. Pretty.
Right.
Yeah, so good call by the ref.
Love to see it.
1 foot out. Yeah. Great catch by Andre Green.
So Kirk George out here again, punting from his own 40. A nice boot. Maybe he'll get a friendly bounce, and it does.
Wow.
Rolls all the way to the 11.
Yeah, so about the same spot as last possession for St. Stephen's St. Agnes offense.
So out comes the St. Stephen's St. Agnes offense, pinned again in their own red zone.
Yeah, with that run-heavy offense. Looking, they got 3 minutes left in this half. Looking to put some points on the board.
Yeah, they got a lot of green grass in front of them.
They're playing a lot better than Flint Hill against St. Chris last week at this stage was down. Was it about 28-0?
I think it was more. I think they had 28 in the first quarter. Yeah.
Well,
so 1st and 10, and they're going to give it to number 11. That is Grayson Schmidt, and pushed out of bounds at the marker. No gain on the play, and another flag.
great work by Matt Grant there, getting to the right side and kind of slowing down the running back on that play.
So it'll go against
St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
St. Stephen's St. Agnes. The Saints from the north.
Yeah. The Battle of the Saints, that should be the official name of this game. Yeah. NFL, you have the Battle of the Beltway.
Yeah, just be a yearly thing.
With Washington and the Ravens. Yeah. Battle of the Saints.
So they're going to decline the penalty. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And the official has a conversation with Andre Green. Not sure what that's about. Looks to be friendly. Andre Green, another guy who they've sort of introduced him to the other side of the ball. Out there playing cornerback, and another run.
Oh, good run.
To Schmidt. Pickup of about 3 yards.
Great tackle by Trent Hendrick there. Gonna take out the legs of the running back.
Yeah, they're gonna need to do a little bit more than that.
Yep.
With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, 2:30 clock still going down. No timeouts left. Yeah, I gotta throw the ball.
Yeah.
Or find out of bounds. Kind of hard to throw though when you have Andre Green as one of the corners. You know, great wide receiver and also a great lockdown corner.
And Matt Grant, and another flag. Oh my goodness! And that could have been a big play. Looked to be a sneak to number 45, Justin Hill.
False start.
And he ran right through the line, but the play will be false start.
Still 3rd down. What? Oh.
And
timeout by the St. Chris.
Timeout on the field called by St. Chris.
That'll be their 2nd timeout.
3rd and 10 for St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
so they're going to take a break, and we'll take one too.
We're back. 1:54 left in this first half.
And back to Schmidt, immediately met at the line by number 52, John Miles. And 4th down. Clock is
another timeout.
Schmidt carries it forward to St.
Yeah.
Yeah, another timeout by St. Chris. Probably just trying to maximize their time with their offense.
Yeah.
1:50 on the clock.
Out come the special teams unit.
So another nice defensive hold for St. Chris.
I mean, the other team is just running the ball a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty defensive play calling. Just call a bunch of run stopping plays.
You got to hope they're going to get excellent field position. The punter will be kicking likely in his end zone or just in front of it. As long as they don't hurt themselves with penalties, they might be able to get some points on the board before they go into halftime. Still a one-score game, very winnable for either team. And it's Zolar back again.
Yeah, punter for St. Stephen's and Agnes will be punting from his own end zone. Starting back there.
High snap, and able to get it off. Much higher than his previous punt. Doesn't go as far.
Good roll.
Yeah, the wind is blowing here today.
Roll for St. Stephen's and Agnes gave him a couple extra yards for their defense, but St. Chris still going to have great starting field position, starting at St. Stephen's and Agnes' 43-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see what Cullen chooses to do here. I imagine
Andre Green.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to do some passing plays. It's Green, Grant, Marriott, and Kovanis. Sullivan at tight ends. Kovanis in the backfield to Powell's left. Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff to Kovanis, goes deep looking for Matt Grant, and it's picked off.
No.
Oh, wow.
He says he was out of bounds.
I don't know about that.
We're going to free replay that.
Well, you know what? Similar play to Andre Green on the sideline. I think he intercepted that ball. We're going to get our replay team on it here. I think he got both feet in.
A little bit too low for us to tell, but yeah, he definitely was in bounds.
Well, Cullen certainly not questioning that call. He'll keep his distance.
That's good.
So I think probably a second chance for St. Chris. 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Definitely a miss from the refs there.
Yeah.
You know.
Same formation. 1 second on the play clock. They barely get it off, and Joshua Powell's going to take it himself and tackled right at the 41, gain of 2.
Yeah.
The clock is running. So surprised they're not moving faster. Number 15 comes on in the field. That's Evan Wilson.
Yeah, 0 timeouts left for the St. Chris, and they're taking their time. There's 7 players in and out. Not something you usually see with a 2-minute offense.
Yeah. So Trent Hendricken now as well. Actually, Evan Wilson came off. Popped on, came off. Powell's going to take it again. And a nice gain. Picks up the first down. Gain 8 on the play. And maybe they'll move with a little more urgency as they approach field goal range for Jack Slocker.
45 seconds left. Apologies for not having a game clock, but difficulties.
So the clock is running, and Clellan is furious with one of the officials. Not sure what that's about. And a low snap to Joshua Powell, able to pick it up. Voids a sack, rolls to his right, and throws it out of bounds.
22 seconds left.
And he was getting pressured by number 1, Chris Lewis, the senior. Yeah, I think you can't have a long play here. I think you either get a quick pass out of bounds, try to make it a little bit easier for Slocker. Maybe, I don't know, run to Hendrick, run up, spike it. Maybe just take a shot to Andre Green.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been double teamed though.
Yeah. Well, scored a touchdown last time he was double teamed.
Yeah. Yeah, there he is, double teamed. One pressing, one falling back a little bit.
Yeah, they're not even hiding it either.
Yeah, because they're WDing him. Look for Matt Grant. He can catch.
Yeah, exactly. So Hendrick DePauw's right. He drops back, and he is looking. That's Grace Merritt, and just a poor throw. Bounces before it gets to Marriott. 3rd and 10 with 18 seconds left. So only 4 seconds off the clock.
St. Stevenson and his defense doing a good job limiting St. Chris here.
Yeah, St. Chris on their past 3 or 4 possessions have started pretty much on their side of the field of St. Stephen St. Agnes, and they're, like Dee was saying, able to hold them. Only 7 points, and it was on a long 70-yard pass. Powell looking for Green. Oh, nearly. Oh, man. Should have been picked off in and out of the hands of number 22, Luke Pascal.
Luke Pascal there on defense. Lifted his head. I think he was excited. A little bit too excited. Lifted his head up way too early.
Yeah.
Because of that, dropped the ball.
Not often you get something thrown right to you like that. So actually the punt team will come out. I guess this is a pretty long field goal for a sophomore in high school. Oh, a lot of confusion. 20 seconds on the play clock.
Punt team coming off, and back comes the offense. I think.
Yeah, they got to move. 12 seconds. They're huddling up. I don't think they have time for that. No timeouts left for St. Chris.
I think this is just throw the ball to Andre Green.
Yeah.
Wait, one more man on him?
2 seconds.
Plus some safety help?
He's got to snap it.
Hike.
Honestly, not a huge deal if you're St. Chris. Maybe it gives you more time to sort of figure out a play. Only moves you back 5.
Yeah. So 4th down anyway, so. 4th down, they were not kicking a field goal, so.
Yeah, and too close to punt.
13 seconds left in the half.
So now 13 seconds on the play clock, and Cleland is on the field. And oh my god,
I think
7 seconds.
I think they're just. I would throw this up to Andre Green.
Yeah,
see what he can
Andre
do.
Green, and he's looking his way, and
There
he
he
is going to
goes.
fire it, and that'll get in the end zone if Green can put a hand on it.
Scott.
Oh, and he gets a flag.
That's got it. Yeah.
2 flags, pass interference, and that'll move the chain.
Well, let's see what it is. Yeah, it could be on offense as well.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
looks like they got tangled up,
I think penalties are going to offset.
and it is on the offense. Pass interference on Andre Green. I thought for sure that was on the defense.
No, I think because Andre Green shoved him. Let's run this back.
So 7
Yeah.
seconds left.
Andre Green had a little bit of a push in the back.
Can't have that.
Yeah.
Well, Andre Green certainly sold it well. He had me. So the offense has 7 seconds on their own 38, and this will probably just be
A run, quick run.
yeah. They might even kneel it. Looks like they're in that formation.
And what they've been doing, they haven't thrown it much this first half. So should be a quick kneel, and both teams will go to the locker room. There it is.
So that'll run the clock down to halftime. St. Chris leads 7-0.
End of the first half. St. Chris 7, St. Stephen St. Agnes 0. So St. Stephen St. Agnes doing a good job of limiting this St. Chris offense to just 7 points.
Yeah, I think if you're St. Chris, I think you have to be sort of disappointed in your offensive production.
Yeah.
You've gotten the ball numerous times in excellent field position, just unable to do anything with it.
Yeah, I know we heard some gossip on the bus. Some of the players are saying if they didn't, never mind. What? Yeah, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. St. Chris leads St. Stephen St. Agnes 7-0, and they're prepared to kick it off.
We have some halftime stats for you all. After this play.
And that's number 3, Trey Duke, with a big return past the 50, pushed out of bounds at the 48.
Luke Athard on that tackle. Great return by St. Stephen St. Agnes. Gives great field position to get back in this game. They're not out of it, but get some points on the board.
Yeah, their offense has been struggling big time, at least in the first half, unable to get pretty much anything going. So maybe this will give them the boost that they're looking for.
We got some halftime stats, starting with St. Chris. Rushing, Joshua Powell, the quarterback, 7 carries for 29 yards. Kirk George, the punter, 1 carry for 14 yards, got that first down conversion. Passing, Joshua Powell, 6 for 17, 112 yards and 1 touchdown.
So Daniel Garvin immediately gives it to Chris Lewis. No surprise there. Picks up a gain of 5. And St. Stephen St. Agnes continues to run the ball.
Receiving leaders, Andre Green, 1 catch for 69 yards. Matt Grant, 2 catches for 40 yards. And Andre Green had that 69-yard touchdown play. And St. Stephen St. Agnes, 0 passing attempts.
Wow.
And
that's telling.
Obviously 0 receiving yards, but for rushing they have Daniel Garvin, 2 rushes for 19 yards. And Grayson Schmidt, 6 rushes for 12 yards.
So Justin Hill in at fullback now for St. Stephen St. Agnes. They're going to go back to Chris Lewis, who is tackled by number 44, Harrison Wood. Gain of 3 on the play. 2.5, give or take.
6 passing attempts in the first half, so I would expect to run every play. Obviously keep your DBs out there, but
maybe crash a little sooner than they are.
Kind of be able to put away this game.
Yeah, talking to Matt Grant before the game, this is certainly what they expected, just a run-heavy team. So, no surprises for this coaching staff. And the whistle is blown. And another timeout by St. Stephen St. Agnes, first of the half.
That's a pretty early timeout.
Yeah, minute 40 in the game, or excuse me, in the second half. They used all 3 of their timeouts in the first half with like 10 minutes left, I believe, in the second quarter.
Let's go back to the stats. Back to the penalties. St. Chris, 7 penalties for 65 yards. It's over half the field worth of penalties. And St. Stephen St. Agnes doing a lot better. 3 penalties for 15 yards. And St. Chris on offense having a lot more snaps. 31 offensive plays for a total of 169 yards. St. Stephen St. Agnes, 15 offensive snaps for 40 yards. And all 40 of those yards are rushing yards.
So the fullback is lined up right next to Daniel Garvin. Motions to his right, back to Chris Lewis. And a nice tackle by Trent Hendrick. Gain of 1 on the play, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Trent Hendrick put his name out there. Great linebacker. Saw it there. Taking out the legs. Getting to that side. Great play.
Watch the ball.
So St. Stephen St. Agnes is going to go for it on 4th down here, 4th and 2. And
if I know any better, it'll be a run, Expect the run play.
If I were a gambling man, I'd bet on a run. Yeah, this could be, maybe trying to get the Saints to go off sides here. Haven't seen any hard counts yet today from Daniel Garvin, but this might be the time. And it is going to be run right to the fullback. Makes a nice spin move. And a gain of, he's still going. And they cannot take him down. Nikos Kovanis eventually able to take him down, as that is Joe Sullivan, who had wrapped up his legs. So gain of 12 on the play. And I think that might be their biggest play from scrimmage so far today. Gain of 12. And it was to the fullback.
Yeah.
So it'll put them at their own, St. Chris 29-yard line. 1st and 10, down 7.
Yeah, great play by the fullback.
Ball on the St. Chris 29.
Oh, and it is a pass play, and they have number 44 wide open. That is William Jacobs for a touchdown. So St. Stephen's St. Agnes is on the board. And what a time to pull out.
Yep. First pass attempt of the game.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Brilliant call by the coaching staff for St. Stephen's St. Agnes. God, I cannot say their name. They were selling out. St. Chris was selling out for the run all the way.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Great play calling. St. Chris expecting run all the way.
So St. Stephen's St. Agnes only scored 12 points last week because of 2 missed PATs. So St. Chris may preserve the lead if he misses again today.
Oh.
And knocks it through.
St. Chris almost got a hand on that. Jacobs Olari coming from the outside, but it's going to be a 7-7 game.
So St. Stephen's St. Agnes only want to get it going all first half, and first drive in the second half, they score a touchdown. Their first of the game. They're on the board. Also the first touchdown given up by the St. Chris defense all season.
Yeah, that was. I mean, fullback had just great separation. St. Chris wasn't expecting it.
I think the drive really came down to that opening kickoff return, getting into St. Chris side of the field.
Yeah.
Maybe boosted their confidence a little bit, gave them some space to work with. And obviously just a brilliant play call by their head coach, Bernard Joseph. I assume he's doing the play calling on offense. So it'll be number 4, Garrett Brennan, who kicks it off as his first kickoff since the opening of the game. And on that play, Nikos Kavanis and Matt Grant had some trouble communicating.
Matt Grant's going to take this one.
And Grant will take it, catches it at his 10-yard line.
There we
and
go.
A nice run up the middle. Brought down at the 39. So St. Chris has good starting field position here.
Yeah, Matt Grant got a little caught up there on his own teammate, Chase Baylor, which probably limited him from a couple extra yards. But still, great return by Matt Grant. Returning the favor because St. Stephen and St. Agnes had that good return. Earlier.
So this will be a real test for the St. Chris offense. They really didn't do much at all in the first half other than just sort of a toss-up to Andre Green on 3rd down. They could not get it going. So this will be, see how they respond after a opening drive touchdown. They're going to give the ball to Nikos Kavanis, who's a nice run up the middle. Gain of 9. I'll bring up a 2nd and 1. Tackled by number 22, Luke Pascal.
Captain Kavanis looking to lead this team to a victory. Pushing through, getting those extra yards.
Yeah. I would imagine Coach Clellan had some select words to say to them at halftime. After just
can't imagine.
Yeah. See if it fires them up here. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Kavanis still out there, and they're going to give it back to him.
Just the first.
Running back draw, and a gain of 3 and a first down for St. Chris.
St. Chris imitating St. Stephen's and Agnes with the double run play.
So Kavanis comes off, and Trent Hendrick heads out there.
Once again.
Joe Sullivan in at tight end. Andre Green, Matt Grant, and Chase Baylor out there for receivers. And low snap to Joshua Powell, able to pick it up and give it to Trent Hendrick. And Trent Hendrick pushes his way for a gain of 6. So nice play after what looked like it might have been trouble.
3 plays in a row for the St. Chris offense, all running plays and about 16 yards of forward progress. So running definitely looking good for them right now.
Yeah, I say you keep doing it until it doesn't work.
Or you could pull a St. Stephen's St. Agnes and just unexpected pass play,
True.
which they have the ability to do. I mean, Andre Green out there.
Pretty lethal receiving core with Green and Grant. That another low snap they're going to give to Trent Hendrick. And another first down. A gain of 15 yards on the play.
Maybe that low snap is designed. It gives it a little bit of a draw in. Gives Trent Hendrick more opportunity to find those holes and break through.
Exactly.
But definitely not by design.
Yeah.
It's doing them a favor. So St. Chris on the 30 now. Started about the 40-yard line. Their own 40. So all running plays, pushing down the field.
Yeah, and only 4 plays. Got him 30 yards.
And our running back now is Harrison Wood.
Hopefully the snap can get another low snap. Didn't bounce this time. They're going to give it to Harrison Wood. It's brought down after a gain of 2 yards on the play. Brought down by number 45. That is Justin Hill for St. Stephen's St. Agnes. He's a junior linebacker and running back. Oh, he's the fullback.
Yep.
Who had that nice play on 4th down. So doing it offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
Kind of like the young man from Flint Hill last week. He just did it all.
The punter.
Kicker, punter, running back, linebacker. He was the bright spot.
Love that man.
An overall rough game for Flint Hill. So Harrison Wood will stay out there. 2nd and 8. And another run. This time Powell will keep it himself. And he just charges and he gets some supportive pushes from the O-line. And it is a gain of, see where they put the thing, gain of 3 on the play. Actually gain of 4, excuse me.
During halftime when I was scouting around the field, I did see the Georgia wide receivers coach. He was still on the field right now. Cameraman, can we get a pan over there? Next to the ref. Yeah, Georgia wide receivers coach, obviously here for Andre Green as he's recorded him every play.
Andre Green, one of many offers, 57 total.
Yeah, but he brought his top 15 or top 5 now.
That is top 5, wow.
Top 5, yeah.
Georgia's one of them, I assume?
Georgia's one of them, so Georgia's out here trying to turn them to their side.
So after a gain of 3 by Nikos Kovanis, it'll bring up a 4th and 1, and St. Chris will go for it. So big play here from St. Stephen's St. Agnes 21. Slightly out of the field goal range of kicker Jack Slocker. And they're going to leave Kovanis out there at running back. And Powell's going to take it himself up the middle.
Wow.
And he hurdles some defenders and gets the first down.
Don't think I've ever seen Powell hurdle before, but there it is. Hurdles over the lineman, puts his body in the line, gets the first.
Yeah.
Keeps his St. Chris great drive alive.
So that'll bring the ball to the 17-yard line. And they are moving the ball here.
It's been nothing but runs for St. Chris. But now they're in. Joshua Powell going to get a good throw in here to Andre Green on a little post route.
Yeah, he is sort of double teamed. The safety is going to follow him, and Joshua Powell steps up in the pocket, rolls to his left, disarms the defender,
runs into it,
and drops his shoulder. And I believe he picked up another first down, tackled at the 7, and they are going to move the chains.
Yeah, Powell there was looking for Andre Green, and exactly what I said on a little poster. Funny how that works, but
just play broke down.
Yeah, he got
himself
stuff in the pocket. Pocket was collapsing. Joshua Powell rolled out. Use his legs.
So that's 46 rushing yards for Joshua Powell today.
Yeah, 29 in the first half.
And it is a 1st and goal from the St. Chris 7. And they're going to throw it. Then they got Joe Sullivan for a walk-in touchdown. And St. Chris takes the lead.
Yeah, that's a well-drawn play. Andre Green is like the fake man. Put him out there, draw the defensive backs on him, dish it off to Joe Sullivan.
So that was a 10-play drive for 61 yards. A little over 5 minutes off the clock after that possession. And out comes Jack Slocker. Made his first one earlier today. Looking to keep the streak alive. And knocks it in.
Yeah, Jack Slocker, only a sophomore, but great service to the St. Chris team already. So St. Chris has a solid kicker for the next 2 years.
Yeah, nearly perfect last week. Went 7 of 8 for the extra point.
The only one that was missed was a block.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
not really his
he
fault.
probably would have made it. But
So we'll say he's perfect on the year then.
Yeah, I think we can say that.
So what a response from the St. Chris offense.
Yeah, I mean, take it right out of St. Stephen's St. Agnes playbook. Run the ball, passing at the end, count them off guard. And I really like that last play where you can kind of use Andre Green to draw out the defensive back and dish it off to Joe Sullivan. Because I really thought you thought they were going to them too because you were about to say his name.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But great play call.
So Slocker comes out for the kickoff after he drills the extra point. And back for St. Stephen's St. Agnes is number 7, Blake Hilly. Not sure.
Great kick.
Receives it at the 11. Here comes, I'll just say Blake. And moves to his outside to the left and pushed out of bounds at the 32. Harrison Wood on the tackle.
St. Stephen's St. Agnes offense going to start at the 30, their own 30-yard line. Oh, I forgot to change the score. Whoops.
Yeah, so not the field position they had last possession, but I'm sure their offense is feeling nice after their first touchdown drive of the game. See how they respond to the St. Chris touchdown.
2:35 left in the third quarter.
Sun is shining.
So same personnel out there as the previous drive. They're going to give it to Chris Lewis, and he's immediately met at the line. That is number 30.
Number 30, Henry Mahundro, the sophomore.
What a play. So they actually do gain 1. So bring up 2nd and 9.
Still a great tackle by St. Chris, though.
Absolutely.
Especially after the last drive where they struggled to bring down running back and fullback. Greg Toon, defensive coordinator for the Saints. Doing a real good job.
Held his opponent scoreless last weekend. First half today.
Also a real great history teacher,
And timeout on the field. Not sure who called it. No one's motioning anything. Might be an official's timeout.
Perhaps a TV timeout, first ID.
And I don't know what just happened. So some parents are a little upset about that one. So I guess, so they moved the marker back. So, and a flag on the play. And the ball is out, and it is picked up by number 13, Joshua Powell.
Nikos
Cavanis punched it out.
Great play by Nikos Cavanis. Get around that end, punching the ball out. And
we'll see what this flag is.
Popping it up.
And it's going to be an illegal motion against St. Stephen's St. Agnes. So St. Chris will have the ball in excellent field position.
Yeah, this is calling for a nice touchdown, yeah. I want to see Andre Green. Give him that post. Double teamed or not.
It's a little floater. Floater in the back of the end zone.
Nikos Cavanis, Dickinson commit. Getting a nice forced fumble. I think that's his first of the year. Unless, I don't think he won last game. He did have a pick 6 last game.
So the yardstick, the gentleman running the yardsticks appear to be a little bit confused.
Going the wrong way.
What's going on?
They're
not even lined up at the right ball regardless.
The yardstick is going the wrong way. The officials are telling them to move the sticks. There they go.
Lady just yells, "Come on, ref!"
I don't think parents quite understand what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think they realize that those are volunteers, not officials. So excellent field position for St. Chris on their St. Stephen's St. Agnes 24 and a handoff to Nikos Kavanis. Nice spin move. Gaining 9 on the play.
Go ahead and give this touchdown to Kavanis. You know, he caused this turnover.
Yeah.
Let him finish it.
Agreed. Had a pick 6 last week on defense. Looking to get his first touchdown of the year on offense.
Offensive guru,
yeah,
as I like to say, Nikos Kavanis.
So Kavanis stays out there. The receiving personnel is going to be Baylor, Grant, and Green.
Green, single man coverage.
And back to Nikos Kavanis. Gets the first down.
There he goes. Ooh.
Reaches ahead and down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, one more to Kavanis. Finish it.
Oh, yeah, you got to give it to Nikos.
You got it. He's on fire. And St. Stephen's and Albans.
If they can snap the ball, they might have him offsides, and they do. Another low snap. And how was there no flag? He was not even close to the line of scrimmage. And Chafee is losing his mind out there.
It was they all on their side. Wow. Yeah.
And the crew who loves to throw the flag didn't throw it there.
Running that back, he was clearly offsides. We're not going to talk about it.
So, second down. So, fortunate.
Play clock running down. 3, 2, 1. I think there's going to be a timeout.
And the officials are going to have yet another meeting in the center of the field. We've seen this a lot today.
This is just a mess.
Yeah.
St. Stephen's St. Agnes tried to send in their big men defensive line to kind of stop the run that Nikos Kavanis was doing. And it was offsides, but officials never called it. I think they have 12 men on the field as well. And no call. And then I don't know what's happening now. Officials are talking, huddled in a group.
St. Chris did benefit from a one blown call on an interception that they called out of bounds. So certainly not favoring either team, the officials. They're just, so they're going to move the ball back. Only no one knows what's going on. They move the ball back 4 yards. You think it would be at least 5 if it was a delay game. And no one knows what's happening. This might be for the spot from Joshua Powell.
I believe. And out. The big man for St. Stephen's and is coming out.
So the St. Stephen's St. Agnes takes off their big men, their jumbo package. And the officials are still talking it over.
Yeah, with McClellan.
Talking McClellan, yeah.
Maybe
it's their first game since COVID. Maybe just gotta give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Not sure, man.
Yeah, things were looking promising. First and goal from the 2-yard line, and the drive is certainly being stalled now.
Kavanis was on fire. Pushed that ball up really fast. Just handed off to him every time. They pushed the ball up, but stalled now. Yeah. Officials still talking.
St. Chris parents getting a little rowdy. I mean, this is ridiculous. 8 seconds left in the third quarter, by the way.
Yeah, a touchdown now for St. Chris would be very beneficial for them. Another one. Are they done? Oh, jeez. All right. Looks like the game will finally continue. What?
So Collins going to bring off the offensive team, maybe talk things over. This is absurd. I don't know what's going on. So it looks like they're going to the other side of the field. I guess the quarter, 8 seconds left on the scoreboard. Maybe they're calling the end of the quarter, the officials. The officials are still talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this is...
Yeah, St. Stephen's and Agnes defensive units coming off as well.
We don't know what's happening. The officials don't either. They seem to be very confused.
There's still one play left in this quarter. Now they're going back.
So they put 25 seconds on the play clock. And now they're... Colin is furious.
Yeah. They're running the clock.
Now they're running the clock.
So it's just to end the quarter.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
My God.
So that'll be the end of the third quarter. St. Chris leads 14-7. And they're going to go to the other side of the field. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well,
second goal from the 6.
We have some good news for you St. Chris fans.
What's that?
JV soccer, St. Chris won 8-1.
Love to see it.
You love to see it.
St. Chris getting it done at all levels in all sports.
What are they, 2-0? First?
3-0.
3-0, JV soccer, led by Coach Hudson and Senior Nicole. And other soccer news, varsity soccer for St. Chris is down 1-0 against St. Stephen's and Agnes.
Yeah, first home game of the year for varsity soccer.
Yeah, that's where the student section for St. Chris is right now.
We hope. We've heard it's a good turnout. So, excellent turnout for the football game last week. Biggest student section according to Headmaster Leckie in 15 years.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That's what he told me.
And here we go. Start of the fourth. I think it's a little bit. This is better for St. Chris. I got a little bit more shade.
Yeah, not looking. Well, they weren't looking in the sun before, but.
Second and goal.
Yeah.
So 2nd and goal from the 6. Sullivan in at fullback. Nikos stays in at Kavanis. I hope they give it to him. Single coverage on Andre Green. And they are going to give it to Kavanis.
Kavanis it is.
Run up the middle. Looks to
wants it. He wants
right.
it. Oh.
And brought down at the 2. So back where they started, except now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, Nikos Kavanis bounced off a couple of his own linemen there. Spinned away and was brought down by the legs. And here comes the jumbo package. There they come.
Yeah, I think. Do you go for it here if they're unable to convert?
I would, yeah. Ash, you got Slocker. Slocker's a reliable
make
kicker.
it a 2-score game.
I'll make it a 2-score game, yeah. Go for the field goal.
So same personnel group out there. Green and Grant at the top, Baylor at the bottom. And they're going to, Powell's going to take it himself and a touchdown for St. Chris. So St. Chris now leads 20-7 with 11:12 left in the fourth quarter.
How many yards does Powell have?
2-yard touchdown run by Joshua Powell. So he recovered the fumble and then scores the touchdown.
Joshua Powell using his legs today. 44 yards total for today's game and 1 touchdown now.
Wow.
Joshua Powell, 119 passing yards for 1 touchdown and
have a day.
44 yards rushing for 1 touchdown. So and fumble recovery.
So Slocker, 3 for 3 on the day.
Joshua Powell, let's talk about him. Great improvement from last year. Definitely, especially against those last 2 against St. Chris, where they weren't looking so well, especially at quarterback. But he's been doing well this year.
Yeah, has an offer from, I believe it's Yale for linebacker. but proving himself at the quarterback position here today and last week against Flint Hill. We saw 3 quarterbacks in that game.
Yeah.
Miller Porterfield and Austin Levin. Levin had a couple nice plays. He's a junior.
Yeah.
Looked like a play that was sort of died, and he was able to find.
Yeah. I think we called it Patrick Mahomes, you know.
Did we?
Yeah. It did look like Patrick Mahomes kind of rolled out, you know, through opposite side, you know. Great play. Here we are with the kickoff. 17-7, 11 minutes left in this game. Slocker low kick. Good roll. Good roll.
21-21.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Brought down by Harrison Wood.
I don't know why I put a field goal up there, but it is 21-7, not 17-7.
So St. Stephen's St. Agnes will get started from their 16-yard line. Not great field position,
Yeah.
and they got to get things going here, down 2 scores.
Don't know if their classic run the ball offense is going to work out for that, but he definitely got there the ball. I mean, he 1 attempt, 1 touchdown right now for passing.
Wow.
And he's in shot. No, he's not. Never mind.
So same group is nothing new.
Oh, fumble.
And another fumble.
Picks it up there.
Daniel Garvin able to fall on it. Just
Almost disaster there.
bad communication with the snap. Yeah, that would not have been good.
Put St. Chris back in field goal range automatically.
So they take off number 45, Justin Hill. He was the fullback who had the nice first down conversion on 4th and 2. A run up the middle that kept the drive alive that ultimately led to a touchdown. So 2nd and 11.
A lot of blockers here. Only 2 receivers.
So he was
Timeout.
in shotgun formation, and they're going to call a timeout. Didn't like what they saw. So timeout with 10:26 left in the game.
We're going to take a break as well.
1-2.
Wait.
So St. Stephen's St. Agnes prepares for 2nd and 11. Only 1 timeout left in this game. And it'll be a passing play. He rolls out to his right, looking downfield, and he has his man. That's number 7, Blake Highlight.
Why didn't they pass the ball more? That was a great throw.
So 2 for 2 for the quarterback Garvin, and that'll be a first down.
Timeout graphic is still on the big board. But no. Yeah, 2 for 2. 1 touchdown and 1 great play there. If I was the coach, I would call more passing plays. And Gathride's going to come in for Harrington for St. Chris.
So run up the middle, number 45, the fullback, Justin Hill. Pickup of 2 on the play.
Justin Hill on the carry for St. Stephen's St. Agnes, tackled by
Actually, pickup of 3, excuse me. Be
Cavanis
2nd and 7.
Cavanis on the tackle there. As I said, Luke Gathright came in for Preston Harrington. This is the number 3 DB.
2nd down for the hometown Saints.
So 2nd and 7. They're going to go back
Joe Sullivan.
to the run. Chris Lewis
Wow.
met at the line of scrimmage.
Joe Sullivan was unblocked there and
Chris Lewis on the
snuck
carry.
right through St. Stephen's St. Agnes offensive line and got the tackle. Great play by him.
Yeah, you can't
Brings up 3rd down.
let Joe Sullivan break
Yeah.
loose.
Jeff Sullivan, absolute beast. Especially when he breaks through. Last game, they had a great sack.
So 3rd and 6 here.
Fullback is back.
Fullback is back. And it's another passing play. 2 for 2 today, and he's going to go deep.
Wow.
And he has his man, number 7, Blake Highlight, and steps out of bounds.
Wow.
And a huge play for St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
Their quarterback now, 3 for 3.
Why are they not throwing the ball?
That was a great rollout left by the quarterback. What's his name?
Daniel Garvin.
Daniel Garvin, great rollout to the left. Great throw, great find. Scanned the field, very nice. Didn't force anything. Found the open receiver. I mean, perfect, I know.
Yeah, rare Matt Grant gives up a play like that. But came at a good time for St. Stephen's St. Agnes. And they're in the red zone, now at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10.
8:32 left in this game. 21-7.
Yeah, they need a touchdown here. They cannot settle for a field goal.
Yeah.
I imagine this will be 4 downs. And they're going to go, another pass.
44.
Nothing there, and breaks a sack
Throws it away.
and throws it away.
Smart.
Nearly sacked by Nikos Kavanis.
Yeah, Nikos Kavanis is going to want that one back.
Daniel Garvin passes it out of bounds and incomplete pass.
So first incompletion for the day comes with 8 minutes left in the game.
You know, he's still fought away from a sack, so
Yeah.
still really good job on that play. And lost 0 yards.
So 2nd and 10 now.
I think St. Stephen's and Agnes coaches are getting more open with the passing now because they've seen their quarterback has the ability to get it downfield. And they had the classic run package, but they threw it. So let's see what they do here. Same package. And
And they're going to give it to the fullback.
45
Brought down.
by Joe Sullivan. 45, took down 45.
No gain on the play. So big 3rd down for both teams here. 3rd and 10 for St. Stephen's St. Agnes. And they really need a touchdown if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah. I mean,
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10.
you can't really run it here. You got to pass it
I agree.
unless they want to. I mean, they've had 2 receivers out there, so let's see if they bring out more. Kind of hint at a pass play. And out come 3 receivers this time. No, 4.
And he'll be in the shotgun formation.
Yeah, 4 receivers, shotgun formation, looking like a pass.
Lewis in the backfield with Garvin. Garvin is going to roll. Rolls out to his right. And excellent defense. He's got nothing.
What?
And he tosses it out of bounds. Great coverage by the Saints defense.
4th and 10, yeah.
Away, brings up 4th down.
Daniel Garvin, the quarterback, every pass he's rolled out either right or left. So that's what
Yeah,
just a classic move.
must not feel comfortable in the pocket.
I saw him doing that during warm-ups, just practicing that with his coach.
So 4th and 10, and they're going to go for it as we expected.
St. Chris gonna switch out a man. Bring in Will Parker. And St. Stephen's and Agnes had a play, but they went back. No, it seems like they haven't won. So we got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back for St. Stephen's and Agnes.
Oh, and offsides.
Joshua
Number
Powell.
13, Joshua Powell. They're going to make this 4th down a little bit easier. 4th and 5. Did not want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, now they're going to be on about the 9-yard line.
On St. Chris.
Just another penalty, another costly penalty by St.
And
Chris.
Joshua Powell's going to be taken out after that one, and subbing in for him is Cabo Pasco. I'm still expecting a pass play. I mean, 9 yards to go. It's not really a guaranteed run play. Play clock's going down.
So they'll be back where they started after a delay of game.
Yeah, so
Delay a game against
I think encouragement all for nothing. Took a little bit too long calling the play. they're arguing with the ref.
Yeah, they did run the play clock really quickly.
Yeah.
See,
there it goes.
They're running it again here.
Stay.
So 15 seconds out on the play clock, and this might be another delay game once we get to the line of scrimmage.
They gotta go quick. They're hurrying up there. They do huddle pretty far back away from the ball. Yeah, it doesn't help a little.
5 seconds now on the play clock. 3. And they do get it off. And immediately met behind the line of scrimmage.
First sack.
That is number 30.
Henry Omahundro.
The
The sophomore. First sack of the game for St. Clair Saints. And looks like the, I think, field goal unit's coming out for St. Stephen's.
No, that was 4th down.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so that's a turnover.
So St. Clair's defense holds in the red zone after a huge passing play from Garvin to Hiley, maybe. So 7:25 left in this game. St. Clair's up 14. I imagine they're just going to run the ball.
Yeah, play pretty conservative here.
Yeah.
Can't throw any interceptions.
They are going to run it. Joshua Powell's going to take it himself. Cuts out to the outside and another hurdle.
Joshua Powell, second hurdle of the game. You know, boosting his stats. You know, he's got over 50 rushing yards now.
Yeah. So 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6.
And I mean, Joshua Powell, hard to take down. Forgot his height. I think it was 6'3",
yeah,
6'3" or something.
6'4", 6'3".
245 probably. Big man, linebacker, hard to take down.
Especially when he's jumping over you. So they're gonna fake it to Nikos Kavanis, and a nice catch by Joe Sullivan on a high ball. He hauls it in, and a first down for St. Clair's, gain of 7 on the play.
Joe Sullivan, sometimes he's a running back, sometimes he's a fullback, sometimes he's a tight end. You know, he's everything.
And another guy is excellent on defense.
Yeah.
Put him anywhere, linebacker, D end, on the line.
Now for a St. Chris first down.
So
Sun's going down. Definitely a little bit sunny now for St. Stephen's and Agnes if they're on the left side of the field for their defensive backs.
So they're going to give it to Kovanis, who busts out to the outside on the left and brought down by a couple defenders. Gain of 5 on the play.
Lewis, how many rushing yards does Nikos have?
So 2nd and 5. 5:42 left in this game.
53. Nikos Kavanis, 53 rushing yards on the day, coming from 7 in the first half. So his work has definitely gone up in the second half. Receivers for St. Clair's going to switch sides, and they're going to catch him. And there we go, encroachment on the defense.
So that'll give him the first down, assuming it is on all sides. And yep.
Yeah.
See if they move
first
the chain,
down.
and they do. So first down.
Move those chains. And that's gonna, St. Stephen's and Agnes, this is where they wish they didn't use their timeouts so freely.
Yeah.
They only have 1 timeout left, and they need all of them.
So 1st and 10. The ball back to Kavanis. Looks to make a move up the middle. Doesn't do much. Gain of 1 on the play. And out comes Joe Sullivan and Trent Hendrick.
Yeah,
and Kavanis comes off.
This clock just keeps on going down.
Yeah, now 4:40 left.
Yeah, they're definitely taking off as much of the clock as they can before they give the ball back. Shotgun for Joshua Powell.
And they're going to give it to now Trent Hendrick, who stiff arms 1 man and gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, third down about 7
Yeah.
7 or 6.
St. Chris, brought down by Grayson.
3rd and 6 now. They've been doing a good job stopping the run, so maybe they might bring up the pass. I wouldn't expect it though.
Yeah, I think you just give it back to Trent Hendrick. Maybe Powell takes it himself. See what they do here on a 3rd and 6.
There we
And
go.
he is going to drop back the pass. Looking for Matt Grant. Broke it up. Nice play. That's number 1, Chris Lewis, the running back.
Chris Lewis, also a linebacker. Great job covering Matt Grant there.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and out comes the
Chris Lewis.
Punt
team.
So St. Chris did a good job. Took almost 2 minutes off the clock there with that possession. St. Stevenson Agnes, 1 timeout left. Definitely got to score here if they want a shot. Well, it's got to score with the touchdown too. 3:38 left in the game.
So nice punt by Kirk George. And defender nearly, the receiver nearly slips. And a flag for a block in the back.
Flag on the play.
Takes up to the 32. We'll see how far it comes back. That was Highlight with the return. Highly.
Yeah, it looked like it was on like the block in the back was on like the 25, 20-yard line. So it looks like we come back quite a bit.
So I see where he spots the ball.
And it's going to be spot on the 25.
Yep.
I don't know. They done?
Actually, they're probably going to count it from the
Yeah.
spot of the foul.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Up to 25.
Sorry.
So they got 75 yards to go. With
26.
3:26 left now.
Touchdown Saints.
That return took 12 seconds off the clock.
So 1st and 10, and another pass. They kind of have to at this point. Looking for Highlight. Broken up. Nice play. Jacob Zolar.
Jacob Zolar, rising star on this team. You know, opposite of Matt Grant, the opposite safety. Does a great job. You know, one of the fastest players on this team. Can get around to places quickly. Saw it there in that play. Good job by him breaking it up.
So 2nd and 10. Clock does stop after the incompletion.
Yeah, I guess that's the only good thing to come out of that.
So Lewis in the backfield with Garvin. And another pass. Actually, Garvin's going to take it himself. And an excellent play. That is number 30, Henry Alejandro again with a nice tackle.
Yeah, Henry Alejandro showing up here. 1 sack today. And a great tackle there. Not a tackle for a loss, but still a great tackle nonetheless.
Yeah, no gain on the play. This will be 3rd and 10.
Henry Alejandro, only a sophomore, so definitely a bright spot on this team for the future.
So clock is running. 2:38 now left in this game.
I gotta hurry.
3rd and 10. Lewis to Garvin's right. And Lewis is going to, Garvin is going to roll to his right and look downfield. Not a great pass. And it is somehow caught by Highlight. I don't know how he brought that in. I thought that was about to be picked off.
Yeah, it looked like Jacob Zolar had a hand on that, but I think he did touch it, but it still got through. He got the catch, but
So brought down at the 42-yard line.
did he go out of bounds?
I don't think so. The clock is stopped with 2:21 left. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Explains why the clock is stopped.
Joe Sullivan hit the pass a little bit too late.
So that'll tack on another
Wow.
15
That's
on
good.
a long play.
If you're a St. Stephen St. Agnes fan, you know, be happy about that, you know.
So they now have the
Big
ball on the
try.
30-yard line.
They just went from the 25 to the opposite 30. 1st and 10, 2:20 left. Clock is running now. Oh, we got one receiver out there. Or 2 receivers.
Maybe back to old ways here.
Back to the fullback. There
it
it
is.
And brought that again.
Oh my goodness. Big hit, Nikos Kovanis. And number 45 is slow to get up. Justin Hill.
He's limping.
And he's limping, yeah. Clock is running 150 now.
Justin Hill on the carry.
I'm not sure why they're not moving with more.
Clock is still maybe the. Maybe it's not the realm of possibility in this game. Put on one last drive.
I think you take a shot here.
Yeah. 2 receivers though. One to the left, one to the right. Looks like one. Now it's the fullback.
So Hill motions to his right. They're going to give it to Lewis.
Oh.
Nice run. Puts his shoulder down. Gets a pickup of 5 on the play. So 3rd and 5. 1:13 left. Clock continues to run.
Yeah.
And I think it's.
Even if they score a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say.
Yeah. Unless they get a outside kick and I don't know.
Unless something out of this world happens.
Yeah. This. Still 2 receivers, same package.
3rd and 5.
Here takes the snap, looks downfield, and he's got number 8, Tyler Turnage, his first reception of the day.
And now they're going to hurry up.
And a first down, 45 seconds.
They want this touchdown. They still have a timeout left. So they can.
Enough for another St. Stephen St. Agnes first down.
So 1st and 10
Trying to use that.
from the 15.
There you go. Looking.
And rolls to his right. Nice. And
Pick.
it is intercepted by number 4, Preston Harrington.
Preston Harrington. That's his first interception on the year. Congrats to him. And yeah, it's going to be the game. 26 seconds left. I imagine St. Chris is just going to either knee or run.
So St. Chris will move to 2-0 on the year after another impressive win over St. Stephen St. Agnes. And their opponents will drop to 1-1.
Thank you all. Good job today.
I think if you're St. Chris, you have to be obviously happy with the win, but a lot of things you can work on here.
Yeah, I think the coaches were expecting a bit more.
Yeah, I agree. Penalties, a sure issue here today.
Still 2-0. They'll be back in the same area next week. St. Albans.
Yeah, just north of here, about 30 minutes north, on the border of Maryland.
And after that, they'll be at Norfolk. Another away game. And then the big game, Benedictine, the 2019 state rematch. Or was it 2020? No, it was 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, rough game last year against Benedictine.
And they're going to take a knee, and the clock's going to run down, and that's going to be the game. Final score, St. Chris 21, St. Stephen, St. Albans 7.
Any takeaways?
Yeah, takeaways from this game. Let's do a normal. What did St. Chris do well this game? I'd say running the ball was a good thing for them. I don't have the final stats, but they did a great job of that in the first half, especially Joshua Powell. Used his legs as the quarterback. Got a good amount of yards. And Nikos Kovanis in the second half was more the main ball carrier.
Yeah,
Finished about over 50 yards. And so Joshua Powell.
Yeah, Powell did well today in the air and on the ground. A lot of plays that sort of broke down, and he was able to sort of slide out of the pocket and find either a man downfield or take it himself.
Yeah, St. Chris fans can look a lot more optimistic about this season than last season.
Yeah, certainly.
With Powell playing this well. Looking forward to next week already.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
That's the Big Red Bun, by the way. And we will be back. What's our next stream?
Saturday.
I know. Tuesday, we think. JV Soccer, who just got a win, you know. They're a great team. You probably want to come watch that. Watch them dominate. Thank you for tuning in. Apologies again for the first quarter mishap, no technical difficulties. Thanks for tuning in.